Whenever a form is changed, or updates are available for the software, you will be prompted to allow an update to install when you open any of the Aatrix Forms windows. As long as you are connected to the Internet, you can follow a simple process to allow the update to install automatically. Watch now as we demonstrate the update process. After completing this lesson, you'll be able to apply updates for your Aatrix tax forms. Each time you open a tax form, the software checks to see that you have the most recent updates installed. If you do not, a message will appear letting you know there are form updates ready to be installed. Where you go to access these tax forms depends on which forms you are looking for. In the U.S. edition of the software, you can find all of your federal tax forms in payroll under the 541 Federal Forms menu. Your state payroll tax forms can be found under the 542 State Forms menu. In accounts payable, you can access your 1099 forms by going to the 45 Vendor 1099 Forms menu. If you have the Canadian edition of the software installed, to access your tax forms in payroll, go to the 541 Federal Forms menu. And to access your Accounts Payable T5018 form, go to the 45 Vendor T5018 Forms menu. For this example, we will go into Federal Forms from the 54 Payroll menu using the U.S. edition of the software. If there are any form or program updates available, you will be prompted to install them. It is our recommendation to always install updates when you are prompted to do so. Select the report you wish to print, and then click Run Report to start the update process. Now the Forms Update window appears. On this window, you have the option to click Automatic Update if your computer is connected to the Internet. This is the easiest and fastest way to update your forms, which we will demonstrate in just a moment. If your computer is not connected to the Internet, click Download Update to get instructions on how to manually download the Forms Update from an Internet-accessible computer and then transfer them to the computer where your software is installed. If you do not wish to update at this time, you can click Continue Expired. You will still be able to retrieve, review, and print the forms you need from your software program, but you will not be able to file the forms. A demo watermark will appear on the reports as they're printed out, and the e-file command will be unavailable. Clicking Cancel simply closes us out of this task. We'll go ahead with the automatic update. A window will appear showing all of the forms that will be updated. Some or all of these may be forms you do not use. However, it is still required that we perform the update. Since Aatrix offers a guarantee that all forms are compliant, declining a form update will cause all of the forms to print out with the word demo on them, and they would not be accepted by the government agencies. Go ahead and click Next and the update will install. Once the update is finished, you will see a message on screen indicating the update installed successfully. Clicking Close ends the update process, and you can now go back in and complete the form you were attempting to access, knowing it is completely current with any recent revisions. And that's it. Our forms are now completely up to date. As mentioned previously, it is our recommendation that you allow the updates to install whenever they are prompted. This way your form library is always up to date, and you will be able to print and e-file your forms without any problems.